Hi, I am Cinders and this is my space. Welcome to my channel. I'd like to say thank you for all the new subscribers, comments, and the shares and the likes. I am truly grateful. Now let's get into this reading. This reading is for July 1st to the 15th. However, the crystal is for the entire month. So we're going to start off with the crystal of the month. Now the crystal of the month is a clear quartz. And I'll just show you my big bad boy clear quartz. I have many, many clear quartzes. I carry them in my purse. I always have clear quartz with me at all times. But this is the one I work with most. I meditate with it. I work with it when I do readings. I sleep with it beside my bed at night. Crystal quartz is an amazing, amazing crystal. It's also an Archangel Michael crystal. The heat is getting to me. Okay, let's read the message from Archangel Michael in regards to the crystal quartz. What is it that you don't understand? Are you missing the point? Is it time to gain clarity and have a clearer picture of what is truly going on within you? Decide that you want to see the bigger picture. Get focused and stay focused. Meditation and contemplation will help you see the greater perspective from varying point of views. Now, one of the things that I say to everybody, and usually it's at the beginning or the end of the reading, is take what resonates and leave the rest. As far as the crystal goes, this is a message from Archangel Michael, and you can put whatever meaning it is for you into the crystal. If it's something that just helps you gain clarity or makes you feel safe, whatever works for you. There's never a right or a wrong. And if you're not attracted to the crystal quartz, that's okay. Work with the crystals that you feel most comfortable with. Okay, so let's get into the 2-week reading for July 1st to the 15th, 2021. Now, our overall energy at this time is change of mind. Now, I'm not surprised to see this card for July. Pretty much anything that you focus your attention, your intentions on this month are going to blossom. This is a wonderful month. If there's a project or maybe a YouTube channel, a social media, whatever, if there is something that you have been thinking about doing, putting together, and you just haven't taken those steps yet, now is the time, because anything, and I mean anything, that you put your effort, your intentions, your focus into this month is going to blossom. Now, you may have had in your mind that you were going to go down this path, and this is the path you've been going on, but all of a sudden a new path has been presented to you and it seems to resonate with you more. Change of mind. And you know something? Change is never ending. Go with the flow and to go where your heart is leading you. Now, the challenge for the next 2 weeks is fairy magic. Now, what fairy magic breaks down to is, have you been feeling fatigued? Have you been feeling overwhelmed, scatterbrained? Are you just bogged down with just too much on your plate? Have you taken time to have any fun? Have you taken any time to socialize? Have you taken any time for just you? Well, if you have not, this is a strong message saying, kick off the heels and get your play shoes on. Tap into your inner child and have some fun. You remember when we're kids, you know, there's no worries. You're just out having fun. Who cares about what's going on in the news or the politics or any of that stuff? This is what this card is asking you to do. Be youthful. Relax. Stop taking life so serious. Life isn't meant to be that serious. Just flow with the flow. That's all I can say as far as that goes. And if you have to, imagine you are a fairy and you're just out having a really good time. And I'm not talking them little bad fairies. I'm talking the good fairies here. Anyhow, this is a challenge for you, for all of us, to overcome. Now, the next message is what is required to be looked at and worked on the most these next couple of weeks. And I may say month, but really it's something that is required of each and every one of us on a regular basis. The worthy card. You are enough just the way you are. You are worthy of anything and everything. All those things that you see over there the other person has or is doing, and you think, I'm not good enough to be able to have that, or I'm not good enough to be able to do that. Well, no, just stop that. Say cancel, clear, delete those thoughts. And come out with a comment such as, I am worthy of all good things. I am worthy of unconditional love. I am worthy of financial freedom. And start saying these things. Start writing them down. Your worthiness doesn't just stop there. When you are in a situation that you feel uncomfortable in because you're surrounded by people that are negative Nellies, or you can feel or you know that there's people that just do not appreciate your presence, well, guess what? Your self-worth is saying, are you going to put me through this? And your soul is going, I don't think so. Stand up, walk away. It's as simple as that. It's like letting go. Letting go and self-worth basically go hand in hand. Now, another thing about worthy is quite often when we are not comfortable in our own skin. And what I mean by that is you're not happy with your weight or the scars, you don't like your hair or whatever. You just know that this is just a vessel. That's not who you are on the inside. That's just the vessel on the outside. And you are worthy of compliments just the way you are. You are worthy of absolutely everything. There's no other way to put it. Your self-worth is very important. And without the self-worth, you having self-worth, you quite often fall into victimhood, the being depressed, being angry, being upset. Shoot that stuff out the door. Let it go. Nobody, I mean nobody, can infiltrate within you unless you allow it. So if you want that stuff to stop, you have to take the time and make the choice and take the action to put an end to whatever it is that's making you feel unworthy. Now, our next message is something that many people believe you have to go to church for. I'm sorry, that's not true. My church is the forest. Prayers. The universe is requesting at this time that we all start praying more. Now, some people will say, well, I don't know how to pray. What do I have to pray for? Are you aware that every time you say thank you, you've just prayed? It's as simple as that. Being positive, being upbeat, that's all fine and wonderful and dandy. And you know, I just want to clarify something. Many people who are readers or life coaches or whatever, when you see us on video or see us live, you see a very happy, positive individual. I'm just here to let you know and set the record straight. We too have our bad days. We too have our moments. We too are here having a human experience. Now, one of the things that I do on top of course, I extend gratitude, like making a cup of tea, and I bless it with divine love and light. And as I'm stirring that cup of tea, I'm stirring in love and happiness and gratitude and self-worth and whatever else, joy, laughter. And with it, I end it with an amen. At night before bed, I always thank Source for the day and all the things that transpired, and whether it was a good or a bad day. Either way, I either learned something that day or we had blessings that day. Then I go from that to I am, and I go literally from A to Z until I fall asleep. So I am abundant, I am, beautiful, and you go through the alphabet that way. And if you get to the end of the alphabet, start over and pick a different word for each letter until you doze off. It's a really good way to reprogram your brain, wake up more positive. But it also is another form of prayer, so to speak. So, whether you're into praying or not, thank you, extending gratitude to people, to the divine, to Source. This is what is required at this time. Or it could be prayers for somebody that you know, whether they're sick or they're having a rough time in life. Pray for them. Prayer is a very strong, magical tool. And it's something that many, many people do not realize the strength of prayer. Well, let's show the universe we all know that strength. Now, our next card is assistance. Now, I know that this is something that is hard for a lot of people. The universe is letting you know that at this part in your journey, you're not meant to just do it alone. There is somebody, whether they come towards you or they appear on social media or somebody has introduced you, or maybe it's a family member. Now is the time to reach out for assistance. We like to think we can do everything ourselves. And, gosh, wouldn't that be wonderful? But there are times when we do require assistance, whether it's from a wise old soul, whether it's a person that's a handyman, whatever it is, now is the time to reach out and request assistance. And if that is simply to the divine, that's okay. You feeling tired and sluggish and just blah, well, all you got to do is reach up and say, I would like for you to channel divine energy through me to help me get through my days and my mundane chores or my day at work or whatever. They are there as well, just waiting for you to ask them for assistance. So, please, please, please remember, you are never alone. And if you haven't a physical person to reach out for assistance to, reach out to the divine, and you'd be amazed at the results. Now, I pulled a couple of cards from my other deck because, it was kind of going, hey, don't forget me. So, this is a message from the universe. The Wise Woman of Wonderland. Excuse me. It is so hot here. I have the curtains open to do this video, and it's like, whew. Alrighty. So this card is all about integrity, honesty. This is a perfect ally to have. As long as you're being honest, she'll be with you and things will flow smoothly. The second that you're dishonest, yeah, things aren't going to go good for you. So really, really important to be as honest as honest as honest. Somebody asks you something, don't even throw a little white lie in there. Don't sugarcoat it. Be authentic and tell the truth. That's as simple as that. And you know, when you do just tell the truth all the time, you don't have to remember all the different stories that you've told this person and that person and that person. Just tell the truth. Great ally to have. Now, our final card, and for the next 2 weeks, is the Eagle King. And I really love this card. I know we've had this card before, and it is one of my favorites of this deck. The Eagle King sees the big picture, and he knows that what your goals are within your reach. So if you are just about to give up on something, or you're about to say, you know, maybe this isn't for me, stop. Because usually just before it happens, we get that frame of mind. That's the ego trying to deter us from reaching our goal. Go the distance. You have got some serious angelic help and guidance with you. And the Eagle King, between the Eagle King, the Wise Woman of the Wonderland, you cannot go wrong. These two cards right here, these two allies, they are so super duper to have. So just be honest. Don't give up. The Eagle King already knows the outcome, and he is saying, keep going. Now, think of a yes-no question. I did forget to mention that at the beginning of the video. So I'm just going to give you a few minutes, and I'm going to grab the cards, and we'll just shuffle them. What question do you have that you're looking for a yes or no answer? I have mine. All right. Are we ready? I always find this part exciting. Okay. Ooh. Your answer is maybe. It's not a no, and it's not a yes. Just at this very moment, it's a maybe. That's more positive than a no. Again, it doesn't matter whether it's a no or not. Eventually it could be a yes. But right now you're sitting at maybe status. It could be a message or a comment or an event that can change it into a yes or a no. All right. So one of the things that I would like to also say to each and every one of you is how much I am grateful for you. I extend my love to each and every one of you. And if you like this reading, leave a comment, hit like, hit subscribe. The more the merrier. Namaste. I wish you all a great day, and I will see you in the next moon.